Hi, welcome to the Industry Astrology New Moon Forecast for February of 2022. The moon is waning, the energy is diminishing. How are you feeling?
The moon is waning, getting smaller and darker. And on January 31st at 9:46 p.m. Pacific time, the moon will reach the end of its cycle and begin to wax again.
Feeling a little drained, maybe low on energy, or just ready for something new. This new moon is actually a real reset button. There's a lot of shifts happening in February, and it's a big kind of portal opening right now. I'm in Kerala, India right now. You can see maybe the backwaters of Kerala, and then stretching out here. I don't know if you can see it so well, but it's rather whited out. But beyond that direction is the Arabic Sea. I'm at an ashram, and up on the 14th floor here I get quite a view. It's also quite windy, so I think I'm going to go inside. So the actual day of the new moon is January 31st in California, but here in India, and actually anywhere east of the east coast of the United States, it is on February 1st. So we'll be marking the new month of February as well, which is an exciting kind of reset button for the whole month. But more than that, it is also at the turning point of Venus. She's stationed direct on the 29th. Venus is the goddess of love, what we value, our self-worth as well, our creativity, our connectivity with others, our relationships, and how we get our needs met has a lot to do with how we honor Venus. And so this turning point for Venus is one of the strongest points of her entire cycle, because she is now going to be seen rising as morning star. This is when she leads the sun, and she has kind of a special new awareness of what she wants in life. It is a kind of a spotlight on relationships often for people, or creativity, or how you compromise, how you set boundaries. She is actually at the brightest point of luminosity as it appears from Earth now, and just increasing in brightness until February 9th. So if you can, wake up early one of these days in early February to see Venus rising as morning star. It's very auspicious. This new moon is in the area of the sky called Shravana, Shravana Nakshatra. This is a Vedic lunar mansion, which is symbolized by an ear, or sometimes it's called the star of learning or listening. Shravana is a very special, very subtle nakshatra that helps to sharpen our ability to be aware of our surroundings, to listen to others. It's great for playing music, for saying mantra, for studying, anything where you also sharpen your intuition, or just really listen in to your heart and what it's saying, can be quite a powerful thing to do on this new moon. The new moon is also quite close to Saturn, because this new moon is in Capricorn, sidereal Capricorn, where Saturn is. Actually, the sun is also there, right? Because it's a new moon, so it's sun and moon conjunct with Saturn. Saturn has been combust and is getting closer and closer to the sun, and so this energy of Saturn is quite powerful in the month of February. And on this full moon, it may be creating a little bit of melancholy, or sort of a sober, very trying to be realistic and practical edge kind of a feeling. It can feel exhausting, especially as Saturn gets closer to the sun in the next few weeks. It's a good time, especially if you're feeling low on energy or lethargic, to just simplify things, take it easy, try not to do too many things at once, and take stock on what you really want in life. This is a great time to be really looking within, especially this new moon, but really throughout the month of February. Also, we have Mercury turning direct on February 3rd. This is a great step forward, a kind of a momentum to help kind of move some of these obstacles that we've had out of our way, or clarify decisions about what we want to do next. In some parts of India, they celebrate this new moon as Moni Amavasya. Moni has to do with silence, taking a vow of silence, trying not to speak too much, and using your power of observation and listening that this new moon in Shravana gives you. So in the last month and also throughout this month of February, we've had this special alignment called Kala Sarpa Yoga, in which all of the planets are on one side of the Rahu-Ketu axis. And they are also congregating, in fact, by the end of February, all in these two signs of Capricorn and Aquarius. So it's all going to be under Saturn's rule. So this is why I say there is something about going within. There's a lot of compression here, a lot of pressure. And Kala Sarpa Yoga actually increases the intensity of collective karma. So, you know, it could be pressure, political, socio-political pressure, economic shifts that need to happen. Kala Sarpa Yoga often tends to create scandals or kind of awakenings. Also, Venus and Mars are going to do something really special that they don't usually do. Venus, since she's still very slow in her momentum, right? She just came out of her retrograde and she's very bright and powerful. She is going to meet up with Mars, and since she is going slowly, they move together at the same degree from February 10th on all the way until March 11th. This is called Graha Yuddha, when two planets occupy the same degree. And it's considered to be a very tense and dynamic alignment of energy, and especially since Venus and Mars, although they're complementary, they are very, very different. It's kind of like fire and ice, or fire and water coming together. And so I imagine there are going to be new kinds of challenges coming forward, starting in the middle of February, that can really magnify the possibility for listening carefully, observing carefully, trying to be open to other points of view. This tension could also be manifesting on a global level as well. So it is a time I think we should be really praying for peace and harmony in this world, especially in the waning moon of February. So, as you can see, there's a lot going on this month. It's a lot of intensity, actually, and shifts and changes. There's a new momentum forward, but it does require a kind of a reset, a kind of recalibration. And, okay, let's just see what the tarot cards have to say about this new moon starting the month of February. So the first card that came through is the Queen of Swords. You know, this time when Venus rises as morning star is a time of new boundaries, often, or new clarity of your value, of what it is you want, kind of a coming back to the self. It's said that when Venus rises as morning star, she rises alone as Queen of Heaven. She's autonomous, sovereign queen. So there's something quite fierce and awakening about this new moon, this going into February. And the Death card appeared. It's also a reset, isn't it? Because this is a beginning of a new cycle for Venus, but also Mercury is turning direct as well, just a few days later. And it's interesting, in Western astrology, they look at these outer planets, which I sometimes do too, especially when there's a strong alignment. And this Mercury station direct that will happen on February 4th, I believe it is actually just a few degrees away from Pluto, the god of transformation and death, Hades. So this new momentum forward, it's like the end of something, right? It's time to make that decision. It's time to cut the cords of the past or get through whatever has been delaying us or holding us back. Remove that obstacle and cut it out even. It's exciting. It really feels like a reset of the heart, of your life direction, and for the world as well, I think. On a bigger level, there's a new phase coming forward, especially as we go into February, March, and April, a big awakening as well. The final card, the Knight of Cups, offering up something new, the new beginning, the new light, that rising star of Venus again, new hope, maybe a new relationship or a new project, a new vision, a new job, a new home. Rise up, let go of the past. Cut the cords. This time of waiting is over. Remember who you are, that you are whole and complete. Let go of the old patterns. It's time for something totally new. Offer up something more heart-centered and true. You are being guided. Thanks for coming to the Industry Astrology New Moon Forecast for February. I am still booking readings here in India. I might have a few slots left. You can book a reading with me. I'll leave a link to the calendar app on my website in the description window on YouTube, and it'll also be on my blog. Get on my newsletter, it's free. Subscribe to my YouTube channel. I look forward to seeing you soon on the next full moon.